We're at 1930 Browns Mill in Atlanta. This house is in walking distance to the vast majority that we've looked at the past couple days. The area rating, like everything else, is about a 4. We're also going to take a look at this home over here through the trees that's boarded. So turning around, you get a view of what's behind the house as well. The exterior looks pretty good. The roof looks good. Newer shingles. Looks like it's a single layer. The exterior has been recently painted.
There's some termite damage around the left side.
Perfect. Okay, so point that out. Landscaping, just need to rake and clean up some leaves. Coming around the side here, again, a shot of the roof. Everything looks to be okay. A little bit of some aging. There's a dip right here in the roof over the porch. Looks like water might collect. Those shingles look a little more beat up, so it actually looks like it's the second layer of shingles, not the first. Coming around the side, freshly painted. Looks to be decent. As Adrian pointed out, there's some serious termite damage right here. Wood rot termite, so need to replace the clapboard side. In fact, it's termite damage. There's the piece there. So maybe a tenting of the house would be in order. And looking up at the roof here, you can see the change in elevation, as well as just all this moss growing, which is not good for the roof. Coming around the backyard, small little backyard, needs some landscaping. Looking at the house, this section of the roof looks okay. These shingles look okay. A little shed here. So everything around this side looks to be okay. So exterior is okay, a few minor issues to deal with. No condensing unit, and looking down the side of the home there, no condensing unit anywhere, so we'll take a look inside and see what we find. A little bit of debris buildup in the valley in the gutter of the roof. So coming around the front of the home, Logan's got it unboarded for us. The concrete stairs look okay, nothing cracking, no big chunks falling off. Some settlement here in the porch, but it's an older home, so no issues to be concerned with. The porch, the beadboard here, some water damage it looks like. And they've painted it, and you can see that since they've painted it, that separations occurred, so that's relatively new in terms of the life of the house. Looking up at the rest of the ceiling, it looks okay. The porch, all of that on the ground looks to be okay. Again, all these soffits look fine. Recently painted. They're serviceable. We do have 2 posts here that we may or may not want to address. They've doubled up 2x4s, and there's a 4x4 column there holding the roof up, so I may want to address that. So coming in the entryway, some carpet probably need to be replaced. Yeah, it stinks a little bit, a little musty, but you know, likely just from it being boarded up. So looking at the carpet, just some debris, some snags in the carpet. Looking around, the walls look okay. They'll need a little bit of drywall patching and painting just from nail holes. And looking up towards the ceiling, nothing too significant. So you can see a patch there, some settlement. Again, an older home, so this is to be expected. And then just some marks on the walls. So coming in to the hallway here, again, debris on the floor, the carpeting. This is sheet vinyl rather. Some dead cockroaches. So The sheet vinyl may be okay. There's a tear in it that we see right here. Looking at the walls, this trim, if you can see the smudges, it's kind of marked up and dirty. Same thing with the walls to a certain extent. And looking at these walls, same sort of scenario, some smudging, some just dirt and grime, kind of a close-up there if you can make that out. I know the light's kind of washing it out. So that is nothing to be too concerned with. The ceiling looks okay. So coming to the bathroom, it looks like a VCT floor. So this bathroom, you can probably hear that. It's a little bit soft, some bows and dips. So the floor is definitely soft. I'm just guessing based on the age of the home and whatnot that the joists underneath probably have some damage. Definitely a soft spot right here where my foot is. The toilet, well, needs some cleaning. I mean, no leaks on the leaks. The bathtub looks okay. A newer fiberglass insert, as you can see there. The walls, ceilings look okay. Nothing going on with those. So coming back out into the hallway, we're going to go into the bedroom. The carpet in the bedroom, there's some mold growth or a stain right there. The carpeting looks to be about on par with everything else that we've seen in the home. You know, probably just end up replacing it. This is typical of a lot of homes that we own, or that the AREH owns. In other markets, an older home, probably at 75 years old, and all the ancillary issues that go with it, sloping floors, sagging ceilings, doors out of plumb, right there's a good example, but it's still habitable. The ceiling looks to be okay. So coming across the room, looks like maybe some water damage right there. Coming through the drywall. Haven't had any rain here since I've been here, so I'm not sure how old that is. The walls, just patching and painting. Doors, same thing, need some paint. Maybe it's tough to see, you can see some marks and smudges. So coming back out into the hallway area, another bedroom. This section of the carpet is absolutely torn up and needs to be replaced, no question about that. Into the the closet. You can just see the marks and whatnot in the closet and some debris. Again, no leaks. This looks like it was maybe an exterior porch at one point they enclosed, so we'll look around to see the floor here. Just the typical stuff that we've seen, a little bit of debris, probably needs some replacement. Smudges on the walls, marks on the walls, so I need to repaint those. The windows are all original, I believe. The ceiling, you can see, they actually took vinyl clapboard style siding and used it for the ceiling, which is unusual. I guess it'll work. And the windows are these original single pane wood windows. Another example here, you can see them. But all the glass is intact. The windows have been boarded, some cobwebs, the door needs to be cleaned up and painted. So in the kitchen, a big sort of dip in the floor from screen right down to the left of this wall right here, dead ahead where my light's moving, slopes. This floor has kind of got some rolls to it. The sheet vinyl is intact, so that's fine. Maybe we could just clean this. The walls need to be painted.
This isn't the kitchen.
It isn't? No. Oh my god, there's cobwebs everywhere, so maybe I haven't gotten to the kitchen yet, but sheet vinyl flooring.
I don't know what the room is.
There's some spiders.
Bedroom and tile.
And so it's a bedroom with sheet vinyl. And the walls need to be painted. Ceiling needs to, well, that's fine. I don't think anything needs to happen with the ceiling. So, looking in the closet here. No leaks. The floor here, you know, feels a little soft in spots, like it has in other areas. So coming back out in the living room here, into another living area, so tile floor. This is some VCT, it looks like. The floor is okay. You know, I imagine that we might just carpet the whole house, including this area. It kind of goes into a closet here. You can see the original wood flooring underneath. Pretty beat up. They had carpet, some tack strip down. And this is a closet going underneath the stairs. So walls look to be about the same as everywhere else. Probably a little patching painting. They're pretty dirty and scuffed up. Enclosed fireplace there. The windows, single pane, original. And then the ceiling, again, a little bit of a stain maybe there. Some patching right there. But the ceiling looks good. So let's keep moving. Stairs here, we'll go up those in a second. The flooring, sheet vinyl. Feels fairly sturdy. Again, just the rolls and dips and just the stuff that we're used to seeing in older homes. But certainly habitable from that point. The walls, smudges, marks, nail holes. There's some nails and tacks and things. And the ceiling looks good. So moving on into the kitchen, sheet vinyl flooring. Again, dips, rolls, different elevation changes in the floors throughout the home. There's, you can see pretty dramatic, that drop off by the gas supply for the stove. And this window is broken, so I need to replace that. A trash out is obviously needed with all this debris into this little alcove here. Very low ceiling. We'll walk to this side of the room. Some more debris over here. So maybe a little area, washer dryer, hook up there. So the ceiling and this looks okay. Coming back into the kitchen. The floor, again, you can see the dips and rolls over there by Connor. The walls look okay, just painting, a little patching. Cabinetry. Lower cabinets look salvageable. I think they're okay. Maybe some new hinges. No sign of a leak underneath there. P-lamp top looks okay. So the cabinets maybe can just be cleaned up and saved, I think. So there's another set of uppers. So keep moving. Let's go upstairs. So the stairs are pretty steep. This is a big first step. Walls are scuffed up, need paint. Some narrow treads to the stairs. So coming up, carpet probably can be saved. Just some debris, a low ceiling here. I'll walk down and turn around to give it a shot. Some crap from some animal sitting here. The windows, there's a pile of poo among some other piles of poo. The walls up here look okay, you know, maybe just hit them with some paint. You can see some of the discoloration and marks there. No AC unit that we've seen, or condensing unit rather, in this place. Ceiling looks okay throughout. So no real signs of water damage. As we look in here, a bunch of trash in the attic to be cleaned out. So give you a view of that stuff. And then let's go look over here. So, not even sure the location of the furnace. Haven't seen it. Just some cleaning issues there. So, have not seen a furnace. Maybe we can keep looking downstairs and see what we find for the furnace downstairs. Have you guys seen a furnace anywhere?
No.
So, furnace might be in the crawl space. Looking at these floor vents. I haven't seen any other place for the furnace, so I'm going to assume it's in the crawl space.
Let's do a water heater either.
What's that?
Water heater, I haven't seen either.
So there was that shed out back. I'm going to guess the water heater and the furnace are in that shed out back, which we don't have access to. And here you can see the vent stack for the furnace. So it is in that crawl space. So that's that. Alrighty.